Hi everyone, welcome to InterviewLab, an app that powered by Perplexity Sonar API. This app helps you practice interview questions tailored to your roles and get instant feedback to improve your performance. To get started, let's enter a role. Here I put data scientist as an example and click next. In the second page, you can choose either technical interview, behavior, case study, or a mix of everything. I would choose mix here. The company I'm interested in after Uber here. You can also base your job description from the LinkedIn or like Glassdoor to here so that the Sonar API can use it as a context to generate more specific questions to that specific role. You can also choose different level, entry level or mid level here, and the length of question you want to interview for. And here, let's start the interview process. Sonar API connect to like all the database of questions out there, and also the product, the trend of the company, and the pattern of interview question related to that company to get a very specific question tailored to the role and also the company that you interview for. So let's say that's the first question here. How would you design an algorithm to optimize your recommendation system for Uber new user, and would use similar technology stack? So because this mid-level, so the question kind of on a higher like case study and open-end, so you have to think of like a solution. So the first question I would put a very brief answer. The second one, describe a time you resolve conflict between user and business goal and specific challenge as the data scientist work culture at Uber. So here it's more like a behavior question, right? Here I would put the answer with more detail, like also example on how I resolve conflict. In the third question, like how you leverage Uber AI tools to optimize logistics customer. So it's more like a typical question. Here I would put like a very like bad answer. Like, I don't know. You have to test how Sonar API gonna analyze the text and like give the score on this. The third question, like how would you design system optimize recommendation system for Uber user, and to be specific, we'll skip this question here too. Last one, tell me about leading a project across multiple teams. So it's mid-level, so you have to like lead some junior engineer on your team or junior data scientist on your team. So there's a question about leadership too. So we'll put a very brief answer here. Okay. How would you leverage your AI tool to optimize logistics for serving Uber by given company partnership and data strength? Another open question. I will skip this question, and then eventually Sonar API gonna analyze my question to generate a very detailed feedback. For this one, I got 85 over 100 because I says like can I demonstrate the clear understanding. So Sonar API will use the question and also the answer I provided to generate this detailed feedback here on, and also the strength. So it says like, oh, I did very good using a different space like Uber X component tool, and then very detailed structure. But like the area improvement, like deeper technical explanation, and I need more example and like consider talking about metric too. This one also got like 85 over 100. Yeah, and that gives very specific feedback similar to the other one too. This one I got 0 because I say I don't know. This one like 0 for the question skip. This one I got 60 over 100. The candidate provide clear structure, but like the team coordination detail, missing some specific example. Here, this question I got 0 because like I skipped it. Overall, like they give very detailed feedback on how to like improve the my interview and my response, and in like some of the things I want to include in the future work is that like include some resource so that like each question the candidate can go to that resource to read more about the question and also how to answer it, which is I think like a good thing. So I can integrate the Sonar API deep research in there, and like generate study resource for the candidate. Overall, I think this is a very useful tool for the job seeker out there, and like with more improvement because like due to the time limit of the hackathon, there will be many more enhancements I will put to this app here. But overall, it's worked pretty well, and I think this would be very beneficial. Thank you for listening to my demo.